victory, because without pain, there is no progress. And without progress, there can be no victory. So we simply help people take their stories from a thought to a realization. So how did we get here to this day? So my phone rang and I got a call from this wonderful lady named Mary Beal, who said, I was told that I need to talk to you. And the rest, as they say, is history. She had a fabulous story that she wanted to share and publish about a woman named Mother Lucille Shazier. Wow. And I have been totally floored ever since. So fast forward to a week ago today, my team and I had the pleasure of going to Cordell, Georgia to meet Mary Beal and be introduced to Mother Shazier. And to say it was an honor and a pleasure, there are no words that can describe that. So at this time, I want to introduce Mary Beal and have her to say how she came about writing this story about Mother Shazier, how to live well past 100. As we wait for Mother Shazier, we are on her schedule today. Yep. And at 108 years old, she has earned every dime of time that she wants. So we are absolutely fine with that. And you guys, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. So, Mary, could you introduce yourself and tell us how you came to write the story about Mother Shazier?
Yes, it was about 2 years ago. I was doing a welfare check on Mother because early in the year, I had called her and I could not get her. So I made it a point to check on her periodically because she was suffering from dehydration. So one day I stopped by, she was sitting on the porch and I said, well, let me just go in and speak to her. So we got into a conversation and the conversation led to, who do I know? And she called the name and I said, well, that's my auntie. I grew up calling her auntie all my life. She was one of my mother's best friends. Yeah. As a matter of fact, her name is Lucille also. My mother's best friend is Lucille. But as we continued to talk, Mother Shazier said, well, that's my cousin. Wow. so being a genealogist, I got very interested. Yeah. So I said, well, listen, let me go home and get the book that I wrote about Mother. Aunt Lucille is in that book. She said, let me see. So I got the book and she was sitting here flipping through the book and looking at the picture. She said, oh, that is Han. My aunt's nickname was Han. Wow. So we got into a conversation, and as she got more interest in the book, I said, would you like for me to write a book about you, Mother Shazier? She said, that may be interesting, but what would you say about me? I said, there's a lot to say about you that you don't even know, and I don't know. So it led to more interviews, more research, more trips. So it just became a nice journey with a senior who has so much wisdom. Wow. And to cement that, I took her to one of her hometowns. She has several hometowns, but Cordell is her adopted town. But she grew up partially in Ocilla, Georgia. Wow. And on a beautiful day like today, I said, Mother, let's take a ride to Ocilla. She says, yeah, that sounds like fun. Because in her interview, she had remembered the church she attended in Ocilla as a child. She remembered the church name. She remembered the location. And I said, well, let's go. We'll find somebody to help us out. We got to Ocilla. We stopped at a corner and we asked the person. The person there says, the church is still there, but I think it's been rebuilt. And she gave us the one of the deacons' name because she asked, Mother Shazier asked about a family that she knew as a child, the Boone family. She said, Dan Boone had a family and we used to pass his house to go to the church. Yes. And so as we drive, Mother told me, she said, it's about 4 miles from town. And she said, it's out of the country, about 4 miles from town. I said, okay, well, we stopped at the corner store. The lady told us how to get there specifically. And she told us the name of one of the deacons at the church who was a descendant of the Boone. Long story short, the following day, we made contact with the Boone, and we were lucky enough to get a picture of the old church. And that's in the book, as to show how sharp her memory was. Yeah. When I measured the distance on the way back into Ocilla, My odometer reading said 4.1 miles exactly. I said, what a memory.
Wow.
So she impressed me. I mean, she continually impresses me with her memory and her. So that's how I got started.
Powerful, powerful. I love it. Don't you love it, Sister Sparks and everyone out there listening? Powerful. What a blessing. What a blessing. And ladies, I want to take a pause for the calls, because I tell you, I am very serious about this. I just thank God for this opportunity here with all of y'all, and specifically with Mother. I do thank God, because God has orchestrated this time. What an honor that God allowed us to have some time with Mother today. That's powerful, ladies and gentlemen. I don't take that for granted. I know you don't as well. But I just want to give honor to God through Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, that we're here with Mother today, 108 years young. She's going to be sharing wisdom, information, and pretty much just whatever she wants to do. It really is. So we're excited about that. But can you think, I want to share and take a time that I want to encourage everybody to do this in your own families as well. I did that with my grandmother years ago. Remember the VHS tapes? I got me a cameraman. I started videotaping my grandparents and family members, specifically when we went to family reunions back in the day. I had videotaped my grandmother, grandpa, everybody, man. And of course, those are so precious memories that we have available now. But I want to encourage everybody to get with your elders in your family. It could be, of course, your auntie, right? Uncle, grandparents, of course, great grandparents, whatever, but capture that time with them. If they allow you to do it, of course, capture that time with them, specifically when they have their memory, their faculties, they're willing to do that as well. But again, only if they want to do that, right? But I want to encourage everybody in their family to capture those moments with your family. Ask specific questions about the family. Don't have to publish it. Don't have to put out everything, of course, about your family. But we just want to encourage you to capture that time. It may be just for the family, right? You don't have to share it with everybody. You may just want to get together and learn about your history through your family. So do that. And that's where PayPro-V comes in. When you do want to publish it, that's where PayPro-V publishing comes in that area. So I want to encourage that, because I've done that and it was so precious. We couldn't wait to go see grandma and grandpa, during the summer, man. And to be able to capture them on video, just a precious time for everybody in our family. So I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing. And you may not want to videotape it. It could be audio, right? It could be audio only. It could be video. It could be just some time with them before they transition, all those things. So we want to be mindful of that. So that's one thing, Sister Parks, I do want to encourage everybody to get that information, get that history, find out a little bit about where that church was at that grandma went to or great grandma went to, and is it still there? Especially if it's still there, y'all better take a ton of pictures of that bad boy. A ton of videos too as well. Sister Parks, anything you want to add to that? It's powerful.
While we're still waiting for Mother Shazier, we documented the visit. So Kevin, if you want to run that tape,
exactly.
The visit that we had with Mother Shazier. Absolutely.
Let me go ahead and share the screen with everybody and make sure you guys can see everything that I see here in a few seconds here. Let me go to screen mode and we'll share that out to everybody, I believe. Hopefully y'all give me a yay or nay that you can see the screen, I believe. And we'll go ahead and switch it over. You can see my desktop good. So I'm going to go ahead and type in. Hopefully I'll get the right page here in a second for you guys. And we'll put that in there for you. I thought I had pulled that up. Hold on a minute.
Looks like it's down there.
Yeah, I think I got it already somewhere. So let me pull that. Let me get rid of that. And then pull it up again here, over here. And let me work this technology here the way I want it here. Here we go. And see if I can pull it up over here. And there. I've got a couple different screens. Y'all bear with me. Here we go. Can y'all see that okay?
Yeah.
Y'all see the screen good?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and hit this. How long is this bad boy?
It's about 10 minutes.
Okay, great. Perfect. So here we go. So everybody can see it. And give me a thumbs up if you can hear it as well. Wow. Really nice.
Well, thank you so much, Lucille, America's Supermom. It is always a pleasure to be here with you. I am super excited. If you can tell, I can't even contain myself. So if I start stumbling and bumbling all over my words, it's because I have two special guests here. I have a teenager here with me, a 108-year-old teenager by the name of Mother Lucille Shazier. So we are in Cordell, Georgia. And we came all the way here to meet Mother Shazier, who is a book is being written about her life. The author of the book is Mary Beal, and Mary Beal is here also. And she's writing the book, How to Live Well Past 100. So I just kind of wanted to come and meet Mother Shazier in person. She is, she has already been a blessing to my life. When Mary Beal came into my life, it was like, wow, she was a blessing. And then Mother Shazier, wow, she is amazing. So I want to get right into it and introduce Mother Shazier. She's sitting right here. She told me she was a teenager. So she's a teenager. You know, I am still in utero. Yeah. Go ahead. Talk to her. How you doing, Mother Shazier? I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm doing really well. This is Lucille Atkins. They call her America's Supermom. Call her what? They call her America's Supermom. Oh, how you doing, Supermom? I am doing good. I am excited. Look, I got my pen. I'm taking notes. So, I just am so honored to be here with you. You're 108? That's 108. that is, you know, I'm just at a loss for words, but I am so elated to be a part of your journey, of your legacy. So the first thing I would say is, how did you make it to 108? You know, so many things I'm sure you've witnessed in your lifetime. Well, in my lifetime? Well, yes. Well, I've been abused and I've been stolen and I've come through hardships and work hard and the Lord just brought me. I always was a church-going person. From a child, they started with Sunday school, so I've always been a church-going person. And the Lord brought me. Amen. Trials and tribulation, but He still brought me. Amen. Now, so tell us what life is like when there's not a lot of people your age. How do you maintain your youth, you know, with your mindset and everything? I hear the voice, but I didn't understand the voice, so y'all tell me. She said, how do you maintain your youth? How you stay young at 108? Oh, talking about yesterday or day before? I know you talking about today. I ain't young today.
One day at a time.
You ain't come, you ain't reaching where I'm at young now. I ain't more. She got her belt right here for Lucille. I know. Mother Shazier, they call her America's Supermom because she has 15 children. Sure no. We're having no many children. That's a pretty good name.